Hi, my friends. This is going to be a quick one. I need to get this warning out ASAP. It is April 18, 2019, 8:39 p.m. We're currently looking at Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and the panhandle of Florida. Eventually, will be coming Georgia, Kentucky, Tennessee, and then South Carolina. But right now, we need to check this out, guys. Very important. These straight line winds are already producing tornadoes. So we do have our reports of tornadoes on the ground. I believe there was one or two in Mississippi. They have an Oklahoma warning as of right now as we speak. You can see that right here. And then this orange here is all tornado warnings. So much of the state of Alabama is covered in tornado warnings. You see these straight line winds, guys, coming up. These are what feed those tornadoes and spin them off in either direction, more than likely to the west or east, rather, of this straight line storm. You begin to see tornadoes here or in this little pocket here. Coming over to Tornado HQ, we have 16 active warnings going on right now. So these purple ones here you see are considered Marines, special Marine statements. There's 2 of those. And then 14 severe thunderstorm warnings in there with those tornado warnings involved. So these are the areas you want to keep an eye on. Like I said, that one little spot in Oklahoma is getting hit too, but these are definitely capable of producing EF2 or 3 tornadoes. That is exactly what the info is showing. Let's see what else we got. The tornado percentage chart right here. This is a wide area, guys. This is covering 2 states, and it's going to move into Georgia. And that's also going to put Tennessee, Kentucky, and possibly South Carolina involved in this. Remember, this thing is going to peak out by spinning counterclockwise and kind of dissipating in the next 48 hours right around this area. West Virginia, just below the Great Lakes. You're going to see that here on Tropical Tidbits, actually. Let me play this once for you real quick and just give you an idea of the movement we are seeing. This site takes a bit to load, so I'll skip it myself, actually. But we're getting an idea. You can see it kind of whipping up. This was earlier today in Louisiana. We can see this moving into Mississippi, and now at the end of this is Alabama. Sorry, this thing is not wanting to load itself. In fact, we'll just switch over to this chart for now. This one, Tropical Tidbits. So this is what we're expecting, guys. As this thing, a little bit ahead of the chart now, Mississippi, Alabama is in the heat of it as we speak, and we want to continue to follow this because this is the path it's going to take. Sorry, Alabama, Mississippi, and then like I said, by the 19th, later, like within 24 hours, we're talking this entire thing is going to be covering almost central Florida, certainly over the panhandle. We have Georgia in there, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, and West Virginia, guys, all possible with tornadoes. Look at the giant dip in the jet stream. This is what we've been talking about constantly. That's what's pushing this system down so far south into the panhandle and into the Gulf itself. It's that El Nino. It's making these dips enormous. And then as we move forward, you see the thing spins out. It kind of goes down to 996. It's going to mess with all the states in this area. Hopefully, the stronger part of the storm will be out in the ocean by that time. The stronger part of these multiple storms, I'm saying. And you can still see the rotation here. Even though you don't see the green whipping around, it's going to be very windy over the next few days in the northeast. The southern part of the northeast, southern part of the east, I'm sorry, we'll see less wind than the northeast as we approach the 22nd and before that the 21st. But like I said, guys, we have another one right behind it. So this is going to continue into summer, more than likely. You even see snow up in here still, which is just mesmerizing in some cases. So just want to get this out ASAP, guys. So I'm going to end this video here. Hopefully it's under 5 minutes. We do have 16 active warnings as of right now with this system moving across Alabama, touching the western parts of Kentucky, Tennessee right now. And then we got to keep an eye on Georgia and then obviously the city of Atlanta and the panhandle of Florida. You guys are very much in the middle of this. So I want to remind you, this is an experimental website. This isn't guaranteeing anything. It does cover active warnings, obviously. You can see this switches from 13 to 16, from 16 to 13. So even if I hit refresh, you may see different data as of right now. We still have the Marine statements, and now it's 13 out of 13. I believe this Oklahoma one's going to dissipate shortly, and these little ones here are going to go away, and we're going to see this kind of move up into Georgia and even Tennessee. I really see Tennessee getting some of these warnings in the very near future. Kentucky's not out of the woods yet, and then we have to worry about the mid to northeast states. So that's what I got for you for now, guys. Also, a very big quake day we've had so far. 6.5 way under here, down by Australia, under Australia by New Zealand. Remember, they're talking about the possibility of a tsunami in New Zealand based on all these big quakes that are happening down here lately. And I'm beginning to believe it. I'm beginning to see that too. We had a big one in Taiwan, 6.1, and 5.6 in Chile, way across the Pacific on our side here. We've been seeing some big quakes in this pocket. And then we got the lonely west coast of the U.S. still waiting for that big quake, which we don't want to see, by the way. Guys, be safe out there, please. It is not a joke with this system going on in Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, and Panhandle of Florida for the next 48 hours, guys. Please, you got to keep an eye on what's going on around you. Very important. Thank you all. I'll be back as needed. Thank you.